Hey everyone, welcome back to our podcast. And for those who don't know, my name is Delvina Dibrani, and the series is called They Said. So let's see what they have said today. So without further ado, let's dive into today's episode and embark on a great journey together. Get ready to be engaged, entertained, and inspired because that's why this podcast was created in the first place. Today's topic will be about teen entrepreneurship, and I know that this is one of those very few cases that you hear these two words come near each other. So already we know teen years, the years that you're supposed to live your best life, but of course everybody should be able to choose how he or she chooses to live those years. So we are going to talk about a few people who have chosen a different way than the most of us. Well, there are three people, which are Ashley Qualls, Mosiah Bridges, and Farah Gray. So let's see what these people are about. So, how about we actually start from Ashley Qualls? Well, her history is really inspiring. She's born in 1990, founded Whatever Life Become at the age of 14. She just has entered her teen years. Just think about it. Whateverlife.com began as a website offering free MySpace layouts and HTML tutorials targeted primarily at young girls. But through the years, she was able to monetize it, and she started earning her millions before she even turned 18. So let's continue with Mosiah Bridges. He was born in 2001 and started his bow tie business, Most Bows, at the age of 9. Okay, I chose to talk about teen entrepreneurship, not kid entrepreneurship. Oh my god, what am I doing with my life? So, Mosiah, inspired by his love for dressing up and the lack of stylish bow ties for children his age, he began making and selling his own bow ties. Oh my god, please God, bless me with a kid like him. And such a help for him was actually his grandmother, who helped him to start selling his products. And by the time he collaborated with major bands such as a Shark Tank, which is like a TV show for kids, I think. And there he was solidifying his position as a young and successful entrepreneur. Oh my God. And last, we actually have Farah Gray. Oh, she was born. Oh my God, he's a he. I'm sorry, I'm so used to opinions. And once I see a by the end of the name, I think she is a she. But actually, right now, it's a he. He was born in 1984 in Chicago, and he began his entrepreneurial journey at the age of 6, selling homemade body lotion and hand-painted rugs. By the age of 14, Gray had co-founded an investment fund called the Teen Scoop Corporation, which specialized in making investments in the stock market and real estate. Oh my God, he was just 14. His company became a multi-million-dollar enterprise, and by the age of 21, he had become a self-made millionaire. Gray is known for his motivational speaking and has authored several books, including Millionaire, 9 Steps to Becoming Rich from the Inside Out. Oh my God, so I read many books about business and authors like Robert Kiyosaki, Napoleon Hill, but I have to read this one too, definitely. So I think that many of us are asking how, how did they do this kind of things? Well, they probably weren't thinking that they are going to become billionaires overnight, that's for sure. But I think they had their own secrets, but you can ask them for a specific one, because if you're in a room of 100 people, successful people, and you ask for a secret, you are going to have in your hand more than 100 secrets. So let's see. So here, based on my research, What is important is networking and collaboration, financial management, customer centric approach, effective planning and execution, vision and innovation. Okay, there are a few things that I think they're right about, and of course, they're all needed, some more than others, but I think that also patience is important. Like, why do people expect to become billionaires overnight? I really don't understand them at that point. So, financial management, for example, is important all the time if in life, but we're not talking about it. We're talking about how these teens actually decided to go on. I think that it's really, really important not to think much, to think smart, but not hard. That's so simple to write, to say out, but yes, I know it's much, much harder to put it into work. But once you do, you should be able to continue like that and not stop like ever. And of course, use your own strategies. Everybody has its own strategies. And educate yourself in the field that you decide to continue on, to invest on. And I'm not talking about education, college, or whatever. I'm talking about the education that you really need. Maybe you will find it in college, maybe you will find it in books, and maybe you will find it in practice, whatever. So I think we're coming to an end, and all I can say is that I hope you have enjoyed this podcast as much as I had today. And thank you so much for joining us on this episode of The Sad. And it's been an incredible journey, and we're so glad that you came along for the ride. So until next time, take care. We love you all a lot. And don't forget what we talked about today. Don't forget the They Said podcast. Bye.